What's going on YouTube? JD here with another episode of JD Plays Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved on the Zekrid server. And when I left you guys last time, I was in the process of redoing this item sorting system to give myself more floor space. I can't speak. I've got that done. The inner chest is now pumping items into here from out of my mob farm, so that's a yay. I showed the guys on the stream this, but I didn't get to show you guys. I talked about it, but we have this nice new room over here. This is going to be my enchanting, alchemy, enchanting, thaumcraft, magery start room, and we'll build it down and up as we need to increase space. But I wanted to go with a bit different look than what we've been doing elsewhere in the base for the magic side of things. So we've got our enchanting table down here. It's sitting on what looks like lava, but it's really just tanks of lava, just to kind of give it, that nice look. And that way I don't have the bookshelves standing up blocking views, but there are enough bookshelves here to give the full level 30 enchantment. I can store any of my enchanted books back here on the wall in these bookcases. Got a few trees here and here, and a few back over there and there. And then of course we've got an infinite water supply, not that it's really needed, we could just make a sink. Some cauldrons, some brewing stands, got some potions already in here. Moved most of my thaumcraft stuff already in, although, yeah. Still got my experience obelisk sitting here, draining experience from the nether and from the overworld. We're up to 372 stored levels, so we will make use of that at some point. I think we want this on always active. There we go. And we've already actually made a lot of use of that, but anyways, so what I've been discussing with the guys on the stream is that we need a way to handle, if my screen will quit jumping, all of this massive amount of enchanted gear we're getting out of these mob farms. I have chests full of it, and I've already thrown away chests, upon chest of enchanted gear in the past, just because I didn't have anything to use it for. So what I could be using it for is I could be stripping the enchantments off for the good enchantments. And y'all have seen me doing this with the auto disenchanter. Piece of enchanted gear goes in, gets pulled down to here, work fills up, enchantment gets stripped off the item and goes onto the book. That's how I've made all of my armor. So that's Unbreaking 3, Soulbound 1, Protection 3, Respiration 2 on a diamond helmet. Same thing on pants, except for these have Last Stand. Boots have Haste 2, Feather Falling. This stuff follows me through death, so it's pretty nice gear, especially due to the fact that it's diamond, so it's almost max protection. I've got to keep my jetpack in my chest, obviously. So the idea would be we want to pipe items that have enchants into this, pipe the books out one side, pipe the leftover armor, if any is left, out the other side. We need a way to get only the enchants we want into this thing. And that's where this item comes in. This is the enchantment router. It's supposed to work just like a diamond pipe. You tell it what's allowed to come out of what paths. The paths are color-coded. So we have green, red, blue. I think that's yellow. It might be brown. I'm not sure. I never looked at the bottom of this thing. Let's take a look right quick. The bottom is the same color as the top, which means one of these colors is the bottom or the top, I guess. I'm not sure there. Because technically I could set it here, and now I have 6 faces, and I'm not sure which one doesn't get used. Anyways, these settings allow you to say whether unmapped items are ignored, whether item leveling is enforced. And so you've got a few different options there as to how to set that up. So I've played with this a bit in the past. I've kind of finally got it figured out, I think, as to how it's supposed to work. The question is, after we get the books, they can go into a chest. Okay, cool. We pipe the armor out. Okay, it can go into a chest. Cool. What are we going to do with the leftover armor? The books, we know what they're for. The leftover armor, we could just be throwing it into a garbage can. Or the other option is we could use it to make more resources, ingots. And to do that, we need an auto anvil. An auto anvil takes 3 plastic sheets, 2 anvils, a basic machine frame, some iron gears, and redstone reception coil. Gears. Oh, how I love making gears. I think I have, yes, right there. Let me borrow you, because I think I took all the lava out of my tank earlier in my handy dandy smeltery. Now somewhere I have this stuff. No, not this stuff. This stuff. There was something else I'm looking for. It may be in this box. We are looking for fluid conduit, and there it is. We're going to go upstairs right quick and drop some iron in to make those. Need my jetpack. This is way too slow. Jetpack. We'll head upstairs. There we go. How much lava do I have remaining? None in that. None. I've emptied my lava out. Okay. I've got just a tiny bit left. What is the world is up with all this blood? That's crazy. I should do something with that. That's a lot of blood. All I've done is just left this gold in here. I guess things are spawning inside of the spawner and just dying. Which, you know, that's cool with me. Let's make this a little easier on myself. To collect this stuff. I thought I had 2 of these. Apparently I don't. I should probably make another one. But yeah. Grab this for a second. I'm out of inventory space, aren't I? I am. You know, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Stay there. I'm a derp, and I forget that I have things nicely set up now. And I don't need all the old stuff that I used to need. So we're going to just put this back right here. Hopper's underneath it. That's the usual trick. We can take this off, and what we can just do is attach this to here and have it extract, and it should start making blood balls. Yay, and they fall through, and it will make them over and over and over, and we can just pick them up in a second. Awesome. Go away blood. Now we also need to make some iron gears. So there's those for those iron gears. We're going to grab a casting table from downstairs. I still haven't grinded up all my ore yet because I'm waiting to set up some automation for that as well, so that I don't have to even think about that anymore. I can just knock it out. Go on there, Jeebus. Okay, we need to stop this now. This is bad, okay? Insert. Okay, so there's not enough blood to make another blood orb, but it was trying to suck all my gold out. So I just pulled the gold back in through the tube. That's the one thing you have to be careful when you use that method. So we'll just set that there for now, and it's good, and it's great. And we'll hang this up on the wall for when we need it later. Now, is my iron ready? Almost. Bum ba bum bum. There we go. Iron. Oh, click it. Click it. Click it. There we go. Let's pour a couple of iron gears. And then the rest is easy peasy. Now, I think this is how this works. It's been a while since I've used one of these. So let's grab that and head downstairs again. Don't think there should be anything on these levels that we need. But there is something over here that I need. Boom, boom, boom. Throw those in there. What is the recipe for that again? I've been making machine frames. Uh-oh. My wife's telling my son it's bedtime. Talon, Mama said it's bedtime, baby. Alright, so I've made another one of these. I'm missing the, looks like, intricate circuit board is what I would need, right? Yeah, so let's get a couple of those going in the meantime. Those resonant frames, I think I'm going to be needing some of them soon, so I'm going ahead and making some in advance. here. Night, buddy. Love you. And this goes into the carpenter. 1, 2, 3. Drop that in. And we'll just stick some redstone in there, and that'll get made. Okay, now what we were making, we needed a piece of gold as well. I should have grabbed it while I was over there. At least I think we need gold. Redstone reception, yes. We need 1 gold, 2 redstone. There's that. There's that. Okay. Come over here, pop this sucker in there. This in there, and this in there, and there's our redstone reception. Beautiful. Windmills. One of these things has where I've been making all my Mine Factory Reloaded. Quit doing that! Good lord, game. This'll work. Okay. We're gonna need the machine frame from over here. So one of those. I've got the anvils, I've got the gears, I've got it all. We're ready. Hoo-yah! So 3 of these, 2 of these, 1 of those. I want to try to use this broken anvil if I can, so I can keep a good one for myself. Plug that in, and there it is, an auto anvil. Awesome. So the idea here with this auto anvil, and I'm just gonna, I plugged it straight into this. This is a capacitor bank full of power. We should be able to take something like these 2 leather chests, for example, and put them in here. This one, and it's going to repair. By consuming one, it will repair the other. Repair only. On. So there's the work, and there it is. So if I were to find another leather chest laying around that were damaged, and I'm pretty positive that the equipment slots have to match. You can't mix and match any leather piece with any leather piece. It's got to be like a chest for a chest. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll grab these guys. So now, not only can we strip the enchants off this gear, but we can repair it. That's kind of interesting because to make any armor in Evolved, you need leather armor to start with, which is not expensive to make. You can make it with string. But now I have a fully repaired leather chest piece out of scrap leather that was there before. So that's kind of the system we want to get set up to use here. So we're going to move this back. Now what I want to do is I want to pull items out of here and put them into here. Okay. If they have a certain enchant, what's a good one? There's not a good one here. Okay, let's do it this way. If they're bows, we're going to trash them. So let's pick this guy up. Where's my pickaxe? There it is. I can't see anything. That's not the right spot. We're going to want to put this here. There we go. So we should have some item filters somewhere around here. They look like what do you call them? This is what they look like. I cannot speak. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's take a look here. We want to do insert into you. But we're going to have a blacklist of any type of bow. And we're going to ignore metadata. I don't think it's going to work, because I think if it's an enchanted bow, we have to be able to ignore NBI or whatever it is data. For that, we're going to need to be able to get to the advanced item frames, or item filters. So let's see here. We're going to test this very shortly. Let's assume for just a second that we want to keep projectile 2. So projectile 2 items will come out on the blue path. Unmapped, no. Levels, yes. I only want it if it's projectile 2. Okay. And then from there, we'll send them on to here to be disenchanted. And then we'll pull out of there. And we'll insert into there. Okay. I don't know if it's going to insert everything into there or not. We're going to find that part out. Now the other items. So if it's not this, I don't know what happens. We're going to find out right now. It may go. We're not going to let anything go to the trash can yet. So let's turn this off. Okay. Did that helmet go? It did. And it's being disenchanted. And only the helmet went. That's interesting. That didn't work so well with the other item conduits, but that works very well with these. So that's good to know. So here's a last stand chest. If I want the last stand chest to be able to go out, but only to be able to go out yellow, we put it back in. Okay, that's good. We can bring it back around like this, and it's gone, right? Did it go? Where did it go? Oh, extract. Or is this brown? This might be brown. Let's try put it on brown. No? Now this did in fact pull out both. Good to know. Put that back in there. So why is it not pulling out last stand? Let's put last stand on red and see what happens. We're going to unhook this one. Okay. Get off me. Bam. Now, red. Let's grab last stand again. Put last stand on red. Take it off any other path. It's only allowed on red. Now that's weird. Why would it not pull that one through? Blacklisting bows. There's a normal bow, right? Yep, okay. We're extracting. We're pulling last stand. Okay, so I have no clue why that's not working. It seems logical to me that this should get pulled through right now. Did I change something here? No? Okay, what do these have? These have fire protection on them. Am I out of, I thought I just saw a bunch of... Hang on. Let's come over here for just a second and let's get another... There's a bunch of refined iron plates. I've been looking for those. We have warped. We're missing these. Okay, give me 3 more of those. Thank you. Okay, let's head back over here. Now, what in the world is going on here? Alright, so fire protection 2. You're allowed on the gold path. You go. And we'll set you to do this. I wonder why it's not going. The first one went great, no problem. Let's take this off. Let's put it back on. You're going to insert. You're going to extract. Okay, so here's the question. Is there something stuck inside of the machine? Let's find out. There was. This is the problem I keep having with this machine. Apparently, it seems like it's going to take things, no matter what they are, and look for a place to put them. And if you haven't provided it a place to put them, too bad. See? So I need to figure out more about this silly little machine and why it doesn't work the way it should. It should only be extracting things if there's a path for them to take, I would assume. Apparently that assumption is wrong. But it did work for one of them. So now the question is, how do we make it work correctly? I guess what we do is we let it move unmapped stuff. If it's not mapped, it can go into this chest. So we'll put unmapped stuff goes to that chest, and we'll do that with an item duct. And we'll put a resonant servo on there. Bam. Okay, that's coming out of red, so we won't make use of red. Let's grab fire protection and golden chest plate here. So on blue we'll go with the fire protection book. And then I think this side is gold. So on the gold side we'll do the chest. We'll put those back in there. We'll put an insert on this, and we will put a filter on it to whitelist bows. Any normal bow can go in there and be thrown away. Now, insert. So, if this logic is correct, the fire protection 2 and last stand items should travel down these two routes if they exist. Everything else should travel down that route, unless it happens to be a normal bow in which it's going to get tossed into the garbage. That is the anticipated outcome of this test. We're about to find out. So, off with the redstone. Items are being pulled out. The legs are being disenchanted. The chest made it in. Everything else went over here. Normal bows got deleted. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So that somewhat works. Now the next question is, if I put stuff to go into here, does it obey any kind of rules? I mean, does it just start throwing stuff in there? So it threw a leather chest in, but there's no leather chest to go with it. The only thing that could possibly work is if it sends in a gold helmet. Ah, okay, so it did. It found 2 gold helmets, and you can maintain the enchantment across them while you repair them. Very interesting. But it needs more energy. We need more power, sir. Alright, well, we'll give it some power here. Hang on. Boop. Put that down there. There we go. Now it's got the power it needs. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, it's not going to... So, can we do this as an insert and this? Does that work? And this as an insert and this? That does work. So this thing can sit here and repair items. That is frickin' sexy. Until something gets stuck. So the question is, how do you keep that from getting stuck? So I'll have to think about that one. But we have the beginnings of an item sorting system for handling enchanted items. So we'll set up the items that we want to keep the enchantments off of to go into the disenchanter, pop out books over here for what we want to keep. And it got both of those, so that's awesome. Now I think if the item has enough durability, like something like maybe this might, then the item will not get destroyed here, in which case the item would filter over to here. So we're definitely going to need to get some advanced filters. So this is a basic filter. It's very simple. You can use these, however, to make more, well, actually you don't use those. You do it differently. You can make advanced item filters. And for these, you need a Z-Logic controller. Everything else, and some redstone. Z-Logic controllers are made through a slice and splice, which we talked about previously, that I would like to get one made soon. I did not mean to click that. While I have it open, though, we'll check where we're at on the recording. So we're at about 26 minutes. Can I make a slice and splice in time? Let's look. Slice. There we go. What does this take? It's a machine chassis. I think we can get that knocked out. Let's go grab a... We've got some of these already made up and ready to go, because I've been prepared for this. And I think I have a machine chassis recipe already saved. Right there it is. So toss that in there. We've got the lumium right here. 1, 2. Beautiful. Throw those in. Now we need we need some basic capacitors. Do we have everything for that? I'm missing redstone chipsets. Redstone chipsets. What's up, Imperium? Welcome to the stream. So let's take this redstone chipset and toss it in there. Still got plenty of signalum laying around and a bunch of lapis tubes. We're going to need 2 of these. Pop those over into here. Chassis recipe. Got the fence. There we go. There's that. What else do we need? We need some solarium. I was making solarium earlier. Did I get it? I did. So we need, what, 5? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need a regular iron axe and regular shears. So let's put our wand here away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have so much iron on me it doesn't even matter. Sticks. 1, 2. So the whole reason I have a stick cache here is because when you kill witches and pecks in my mob farm, they do occasionally drop sticks. And rather than letting them clog the system and me waste wood making sticks, since sticks don't receive a discount in this version, I just started collecting the sticks. By discount I mean sticks cost you 2 wood per 2 sticks instead of 4 sticks. So there's our axe, and there's our shears. And we did it here, right? Yeah, so let's just clear this recipe off. Add that recipe in. So the chassis, shears, axe, solarium. We need a mob head. Let's use a zombie head. We got almost 1,000 zombie heads, so why not? Pop that baby in there, and there's a slice and splice. So we will take that and set it down here for now. It's receiving power. Now you may have to add these in as equipment. Anyways, Z-Logic. There we go. For this, we need more solarium, some silicon, an iron axe, and more shears. Okay. Let's get some sticks. 1, 2. Let's grab another. We're going to want a few of these. So let's grab like 10 zombie heads. And then we need some silicon. So I think it needs 2 each, so we'll grab 20. Right? Yeah. And then we need solarium. So we're going to need 20 solarium. And solarium is just gold and soul sand in an alloy smelter. Really easy to make. Do I have redstone? No, I do not. We're going to need at least 10 of that. That should be everything I need. Let's go get this going on. Now we also needed that machine that we just made to be able to make powered spawners, which is one of the other things that I want to get to very soon. Probably within the next episode or 2 for you guys watching on the Let's Play series. Here's this, here's this. The only thing I don't like about this machine is you can only make one at a time. You cannot double up on the recipe and sit back and wait for it. You've got to literally sit here and make them. But the other cool thing about this recipe is it's an Ender IO machine. So I can put these beautiful octetic capacitors in there to speed it all up. Boop. Did you really just consume my entire axe in one? Wow. Can we use a different axe, I wonder? Because that is going to blow dick. I'm going to have to like set up a hopper with a chest with axes in it just to be able to make this thing. Yeah, let's get a hopper here. Hopper that. Put the hopper back. Let's see. This axis. Just make a couple for now. Do I have a chest made at the moment? I need a chest. A single chest. I bet I have one over here. Wrong box. This box. No, I don't have one, but I can make one. Okay. We're just going to try it like this first. And I'm interested to see if it can fill itself back up with those items. Okay, so that item. Oh, it can! You can fully... Oh, it's beautiful! That kind of makes me a little bit happier. So what we need to do is take all this stuff back out. Okay, it's not as horrible as I thought. Could be a lot worse. Put this on the side. Put this on top. Drop in the number we want to make. There's something else, solarium. Now, come back over here, grab these out, and we would just need to make a bunch of these. It's basically going to cost us an axe for each craft. It's not the end of the world. Still kind of cool that I can actually automate this process now. Somewhat. I could make an automatic crafting machine also to speed this up more. And I've already got one made, to be honest, so. Okay, that's freaking awesome. So, we're at about 33 minutes. We're going to go ahead and get one of these made. I don't need that much, but it'll do. Redstone. Redstone. Boop. Need somebody to remember this recipe. You'll do. Paper. Cross. Square. Advanced item filter. 6 of them. Lock that recipe. So, these little guys are awesome. These little guys are awesome because we can remove this item filter and put this item filter in. And not only does it give us more slots, which is great, it allows us to ignore metadata, NBT data. It lets it become fuzzy mode. It lets you disable OR dictionary. It also allows sticky mode. I'm not going to go into what all these do right now. The two important ones for me right now are these two. So for example, if I come in here and I add in a bow and I tell it to ignore metadata and ignore NBT, which I said that backwards as I did it, it will now take any bow that I put in here and put it in the garbage can. No more bows. Hooray! So we've got more granular control over our item sorting now, which is also going to help with me taking things like this, and I can make sure that my dense ores don't go into my sag mill. I can make sure that my ferrous ore gets placed over into the induction furnace with some what do you call it? This stuff, cinnabar, so that I get the shiny ingots out. So our sorting powers just got a lot more powerful. Yeah. Anywho, as usual, fellas and fellies on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more, subscribe. Come join us on the stream. I'm streaming right now, which you'll probably won't see this for a week, but I'll probably be streaming then too. Stream every night from around 9 p.m. Central till about midnight. New video every day at 7. Subscribe and you'll know about this. Be good to one another and you guys take it easy. I'll see you later.